You know, when you get a cast of characters like these folks, you think to yourselves, what can we ask them that we can talk a little bit about their crazy history? So we thought we would do a chat on what is your hidden talent. Okay, what is your hidden talent? So we all know what you're talented on the show as guest experts, but what have you done in the past that maybe people might not know about you? I'm going to start with mine. I will give up mine first. Okay. Do we have a photo? So for 18 years of my life, everyone, I was a baton twirler. Baton twirler.
I want to see it.
And it's kind of like riding a bike.
Oh, you have it! No way!
Hopefully you never forget. Okay, so let's see. There's all sorts of things you can do, like this. Ooh, I can still do it. 8 fingers. Nice. Yes. There's this. Backhand catch. You missed it. I'll do it again. And yes, I used to march in the parade, the Santa Claus parade, and it was all fun and well, and I loved it. Okay, so don't make fun of me. It's a real sport. Okay, so I showed you my hidden talent. Ricardo, let's take a look at your hidden talent, okay? We've got a couple of pictures.
Okay, let's take a look at that.
Tell us a little bit about what we're about to see here.
Actually, I wanted the life of these two guys there. So I'm also a contractor that has switched to food, but I restored many houses in Chambly in my city, over 15, and I love historic houses, try to save our history. So
who was that guy?
Hey, that's me young. My wife was coming every day with the lunch, so I could work until 2 a.m. I was 20, and that was the first building that we have restored together.
The third property, brother.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll feed you guys.
French edition.
Yeah, the French edition.
How'd you make the transition into what you do now?
Actually, it's just sometimes life decides for you. And we were just looking for a place bigger because we couldn't afford to change our house, but we needed a place to cook and to create the first. We were starting in food.
Yeah.
And we bought this house to actually have our first test kitchen.
Yeah.
And as soon as it was done, someone came and said, we need a gallery for arts and stuff like that. We'd like to rent this one. So I bought the neighbor. But the city was crippling down, and it was like all sorts of bars and strippers. We close all that.
Bars and strippers, okay.
But I mean, you know.
Hey, let's tell the rest of the story after the show. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan, we've got a pic of your hidden talent right now.
Oh, you do?
Let's see.
That's right, I was a stripper.
What?
No,
he was one of the strippers from the neighborhood?
You're stripping.
I'm the one that you kicked out of the neighborhood. Come on. No, I'm an illusionist. I performed in Vegas. I performed all over the,
Do you still do that?
I do. Once a year I perform. I performed at the Tropicana in Vegas this year in January.
That's so cool.
So yeah, every now and then. And so if someone wants to lie on the table, I'll cut them in half right now.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's so cool. All right, Carson, what is your hidden talent?
I've been playing volleyball for about 35 years now, across the world, actually. Yeah. And the last few years I've been tied into tennis, because there's a segue to volleyball. Yeah. So I've been working with Tennis Canada. So I'm actually a big fundraiser for the Milos Raonic Foundation, which is very cool right now, because Canada's doing so well in tennis.
It's a great year for tennis.
It's amazing for tennis, so yeah.
Really.
And you're a volleyballer for 30 years.
Yeah, for 30, yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
What an amazing sport.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
You should be forced to play in your Speedos like women are.
There was a year where we had to play in Speedos. Yeah, we were sponsored.
Okay. Really quickly before we go, Shona, hidden talent?
I was a competitive figure skater. Yeah, and I mean really like national level, but the sport I loved the most was, it was called precision skating back then. It's now called synchronized skating. It's like a chorus line on ice kind of. Very hard, very dangerous, very, very powerful. And you put a 6-foot-tall girl in a little itty-bitty skating dress, these legs grow by like 3 times the length. I wish I had a picture.
All right, Drew, you're last.
Well, I'm from Vegas. I'm a pole dancer. I brought a No? Okay, I'm not. I'm an actor. A lot of people think I'm just a real estate agent, but I'm an actor, and I actually have a Hallmark Christmas movie. It'll be out later this year. So
Get out of town.
it's called The Christmas Parade.
I'd rather see you on the pole.